It's Rick Gagey here, and I'm making this video as part of the Growing Successful Adults series. And this one's about bullying. And I was bullied, and I was a bully. My father was bullied. He bullied me. And I watched the House of Representatives elected official being a bully. And I felt so sad for her and for the people she was with and for the people she was bullying and for all the bullies. It's so hard being a bully. It seems so easy when you only have this much awareness of your own suffering and the suffering you're causing. You don't even see it. You're the only person that counts. It's what you want, what nobody else wants. And how do you get like that? Well, I don't know what caused House of Representatives Green to be a bully. It must have been awful. And most bullies have things happen to them that they're ashamed of feeling anything about. They're afraid to feel the feelings about it. They're afraid to remember the things that happened to them. And if they do remember them, they'll say things like, "Oh, I deserved it. It was good for me. It made me strong, made me tough." It made them a bully. And the American Association of Pediatricians, my friend Marie Mulligan told me, have adapted one of their policies. One of the things they're working for is to reduce childhood trauma, to end poverty, childhood poverty especially. Because they know, because they work with so many children, as I do, the trauma just, it takes away people's spirit. It takes away their ability to really love. It takes away their ability to love unconditionally and have compassion for other people, for themselves, to forgive themselves for the mistakes they've made, and to make amends by being different and trying to be capable of doing their best, and their best is harmonious with life. And sometimes I wake up in the morning and I am so sad that I just lie there and suffer and feel these powerful feelings about how tough it is, how incredibly tough it is for so many people. And I just think, just saying the words, it's like, ah. And I try to see how everything is sacred. Everything, everybody, everything that was, everything that will be, everything is so sacred. And we forget it. We can't see it. We're disconnected from the sacred. We've lost our spiritual way of connectedness and simplicity and kindness, making sure everybody has enough. But we're getting there. More and more people are waking up. I'm on a Hawaiian island right now that my friend brought me to, and my wife. And I've found and talked to people who are angry that wealthy people are buying property, and there are so many people in homeless encampments, and so many people lost in drug trances, because they have to be, because they're suffering so much. They need a break from their suffering. They don't know how to suffer. And I got to the point where I saw that wealthy people come to this island for a whole lot of reasons, but I think the biggest reason is that it's a healing place. It's a place where people reconnect with life and reconnect with their spirits. And I'm thinking that a lot of people come here and they buy a property and they tear down the old house and they build new houses, and they don't even know one native Hawaiian. And then they start waking up and they start caring about all the other people on the island, the people who are taking so much because they need to, because they feel so poor. And I'm seeing a change. I talked to people in the last 3 days since I've been here about how they're trying to help out by doing their best that they can. And some of it's pretty amazing, like, wow. So I hope this helps you love your own bully parts and helps you be kind to bullies. When I was a school teacher and school principal, there was a saying, and that is that when a bully, beat up some other kid or hurt their feelings, that it was the bully who really needed the first hug, because you got to be feeling pretty crappy about yourself without knowing it, to be a bully. But we're getting there. Everything's going to be okay. I have great belief that Bob Marley was right, in his song, Three Little Birds. Everything's going to be okay. You just have to stay calm, carry on, be careful, be methodical, be as aware and awake of the impact of anything we do. And then we'll all be okay. And some people, they'll have enough to eat, and they'll have enough shelter. And other people will still need fancy clothes and fancy cars and all this kind of stuff, but they'll only need it for a while. And I like to go into nursing homes, and it's interesting to go into a nursing home and see somebody with a tiny little bed and a room filled up with other people, and then find out that, once they were rich and famous, but there they are. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you found something in this video useful, and I hope you share your extra good energy, whatever that is. And I hope you're kind to bullies, because they don't need to have people angry at them. They've had enough of that for many lifetimes, probably. But have compassion for them. We all have bully parts. And can we love our own bully parts and love the bullies and say, well, I still have to tell you, if you're trying to hurt my feelings, you're doing a good job, or I won't let you hurt me. That kind of stuff, if you can. Sometimes you can't. I remember being beaten up by bullies because I was a weird kid, because I was so traumatized. The world's getting better, though.